Okay, this is my final review for tonight since it's 1:15 in the morning and I started this at like 12 in the morning, but I'm an insomniac, so screw sleep. Um, I will be reviewing a Smith& Wesson combat knife. It's actually a Smith& Wesson K-Bar, and it's actually a very nice K-Bar. I bought it for $40, and here's the thing about it. It's not actually a Smith& Wesson. It's a Taylor brand, which is a Chinese company that has authorization from Smith & Wesson to make these. So they make them for Smith & Wesson. Smith & Wesson doesn't actually make it. And you can actually see the Chinese manufacturing because it's got these bright silver portions from where you can see they make all of them at once. The tang of the blade, and this is metal and cap. The tang of the blade, as you can kind of see right here, actually reaches all the way through to the end of the handle, so that's never going to get loose. The sheath is actually pretty nice in that it has these kind of it has what the hell is it, Velcro straps to hold it in place, although I never use them because I don't like where they sit, and I don't like removing them if I want to take out my knife. They also have, if I don't cut this down, a loop, so you can put it through your belt, like so. So it can hang off your belt, although I use it to concealed carry, so I don't use that. What I do use are these two little straps. There's one strap here and one strap back here. And I actually fit my belt through it, and then this sits on my back like so, right here. Well, not here, it's actually down here on my waist, but it sits on my back. Lets me reach back, grab it easily. The blade is a coated black. This is very nice rust coating. The edge itself is not the sharpest of knives, but as you can tell by its thickness, it'd be kind of hard to make it like a scalpel thin, or thickness plus it's combat knife. It doesn't have to be very sharp. If I need sharp, I have a Leatherman, and my Leatherman is very sharp, very thin blade. This is not really for cutting, this is more for combat purposes. The handle is a nice plastic. It's actually very hard, polycarbonate. It probably would never break. As I said, the blade is seated very well. I mean, that's not going to come out of the handle at all. No rattle whatsoever at all. Fairly nice balance, believe it or not. I mean, it's kind of back heavy, but that's what you'd expect from a K-Bar. The blade is 7 inches, 6 inches, 7 inches. Fairly good sized blade. The entire thing is about 12 inches. Actually, let me get my measuring tool here, which happens to be my Leatherman. I use Leatherman. I love Leatherman. Leatherman. This right here is, how much is this? This is, I believe, 8 inches. So that's 8-inch Leatherman. So I'd say it's about 12 inches. Assuming from there, yeah, that's about 12 inches. So it's about a 12-inch blade, or 12-inch knife. The blade itself is about, if I could straighten this thing back out, it's about 5 3/4 blade. So the blade's almost 6 inches long. It's a very long blade. You only need about 3 inches to induce shock to somebody. It's got a small blade on the rear, which is useless. I mean, that is not sharp at all. The end, the tip, goddamn, that would hurt. As I said, the blade isn't sharp at all. Well, it's sharp enough to cut through stuff. What can I cut? Let me find something to cut. A cardboard box. And as you can see, it actually does cut through it. So it's sharp enough to cut. It's just not scalpel sharp. It's not extremely sharp. It comes with it's got this little loop. I'm not sure what this loop's for. I mean, I have no idea. I'm sure this plastic is for something else, but once again, I don't use it for anything. The blade, however, does come with a little diamond sharpening tool. Not even sharpening, it's more of a whetstone. Except it's not actually a whetstone, it's a diamond, what have you, honing utility. All in all, despite it being made in China using licensing, I actually recommend it fairly well, fairly highly. It's $40. I purchased it for $40 from the Fort Bliss PX, from a tack shop inside the Fort Bliss PX. I'm not sure where you can get it. Maybe you can buy it directly from Smith & Wesson for more expensive, maybe an actual Smith & Wesson blade. But, I mean, I like it. It's served me fairly well. I can use it on a day-to-day basis. It's actually pretty easy to hide because it's about the size of me. So when I put it on my back, nobody there sees it. It's a nice concealed weapon. Just making sure I had it in the right way. I recommend it. It fits my hand perfectly, so it's very nice to use for combat purposes. Left hand. It's actually very nice, easy to cut with, easy to handle, easy to control. If you need more control because the blade does not extend all the way down here, you can bring your hand up here, say for more precise slicing. Place your hand sideways with your thumb on the blade itself, once again for more precise slicing. Very nice blade. I like the handle. It's easy to get your finger over it, very nice. I like it. I like it a lot. Backwards holding, say for combat purposes, with your thumb through it, because of this little reduced ridge here, fits your hand nicely, both directions. So, I recommend it. I honestly do. You can even see it's got Smith & Wesson on it. So, the Smith & Wesson pseudo Chinese K-Bar, not actually K-Bar, it's K-Bar style. I recommend it. 2 thumbs up, 1 kind of coming down because it's Chinese and so it's Chinese quality, and even though it is good quality for $40 as a K-Bar style, you can't expect the highest quality. It hasn't shown me any reason to give it any sort of doubt, but for the time being, I'm not going to rate it 100% until I really put it through some more stress tests. But I recommend it. 2 thumbs, kind of. Thank you for watching.